Hello and welcome to another episode of Mutton Dressed as Lamb. I'm Mary Gunner and today I want to talk to you about dating etiquettes and the guidelines on how you should act on a first date. Okay, so on a first date, you want to pick somewhere that's not too expensive or not too cheap. So something casual in between, sort of a restaurant. And you don't want to give your address to the date, unless you know them, of course. But if you've met them on the internet, a big no-no is do not give them your address, because obviously you don't know who they are. They could be anyone. They could be a weirdo, which you don't want to invite back to your house on a first date. Yeah, and the next thing would probably be is always dress nice. So first impressions are always important. You want to, wear something that fits really nice and it's comfortable. You don't want to be too over the top, but sort of cash on a first date, depending where it is. And just some, have a little bit of style if you can. And just clean cut clothes. It's always going to make a good impression. Make sure you're groomed, your hair's nicely styled and all that. Because I think it's really important, especially in this day and age, to look your best, because people do judge, and unfortunately they're going to judge you on how you look. That's just the way it is. So the next thing is money. On the date, you'd never expect a guy to pay for your meal. I know that most men do pay for, for the women, which is fine, but he might not actually like you, or he just may want to go 50-50 on that first date. So it's really important that you bring, you have your own money and you're prepared to pay for your own meal or half. So yeah. And another thing is time. Make sure you're on time on the first date, because it kind of is it will come across a bit rude if you do show up late. But if you are, and it can't be helped, maybe just send a little text message or something to your potential date, because, you just never know whether this person is going to be your future partner. You just don't know. It could be love at first sight. That's if you still believe in that, which I do. Yeah, so you're looking at just, being the best person you can be. And another thing is, do not talk about your ex relationships. I think that's kind of a turn off. Some people might not agree with me, especially if you want to be honest and lay all your cards on the table. I just think you can do that. But the first date is probably not the best time, because you want the first date to be, get to know the person, and that baggage can be talked about later on. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And if you can, try not to talk about those, exes and all that sort of stuff, because, just maybe focus on the other person and make sure that you let them talk about them. Don't always, don't hijack the conversation, because people do like talking about themselves, and, you have to sort of, I think, just try and balance it out, and just try to get to know them and vice versa. Anyway, I think that's all I have for you. Just a few tips on how you should behave on your first date. Just some guidelines. Look, if you've got anything that you'd like to share with me, this is a new web series, by the way, Mutton Dressed as Lamb. It's about dating, relationships. Please do leave a message in the below box, and please subscribe to my channel, as each week I'm going to be bringing out some new videos on dating. So yeah, really looking forward to it, really excited about this new web series, and yeah, I look forward to chatting again soon. Until then, that's a cut. Bye.